final ball of all. Yeah.
I'm going to interrupt her before Donna catches that and say, wait a minute, we're reviewing this episode and you haven't subscribed. I miss you. Watch my channel every time. I go live almost every day. I upload videos. I miss you. Where have you been? I need you. I love you. I miss you. I'm literally right here, right where you left me.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
I'm Mecca. I've been watching the new Doctor Who a little bit here and there. Well, most of it from the old stuff. You know, if you watch my Doctor Who stuff, you know how much I like or dislike Doctor Who. But based on when you started watching me, this episode. Do you know what they did in this episode? They brought in Neil Patrick Harris as the toy maker. Just to bring back a whole bunch of random Scooby-Doo-ness and the Grim Reaper from Bill and Ted 2 sort of level games, blah, blah, blah. I know the toy maker did it first because whatever. Depends on which thing you watch first, isn't it, though? If you come in at this age and have not had 60 years of your life to watch every single thing of Doctor Who, you're going to come in, you're going to pick and choose your doctors, and you're going to come in and say, oh, I like David Tennant. I remember him. I'm going to come back. I like, what's his name? Neil Patrick. I like Neil Patrick Harris. He's cool in this. What's going on with Doctor Who? Wait a minute. Why is this so kiddie all of a sudden? I don't remember it being like this. I haven't watched this. That's what your average viewer is going to be seeing with these 3 specials. And that's why the ratings keep plummeting and plummeting and plummeting. What are they? The lowest so far of any Doctor Who specials. Oh, the ratings people will have. That point is they keep plummeting and plummeting from what 5 million viewers maybe. And they have Disney Plus money. True, they have Disney Plus coming in, throwing money at Doctor Who now to make it inclusive and to make sure that you point out that they've got a wheelchair ramp for the wheelchair girl. And that's what the people are going to focus on instead of the content of the story and the fact that your average Doctor Who viewer probably doesn't remember who the toy maker is, probably hasn't sat there through all this. Doctor Who was such a British institution of this certain geek archetype, and then it kind of got incorporated much later with the younger people who are like, oh my god, the Doctor's so cute, oh my god, the Doctor's so cute sort of types of people. And now we're back to this sort of David Tennant, Donna Noble adventure, but it just feels so... it's literally the Toy Maker episode. It's the Toy Maker episode. Premise is they have to beat the Toy Maker to win the game, blah, 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 blah. They usher in, full spoilers, spoiler. This is used to usher in the next Doctor. And I just can't help but think that had I watched this 15 years ago, before all the Jodie Whittaker stuff, before all this stuff, I probably would not have been so, I don't know, cringed out of my comfort zone. Is that a word? I'm using it now. It was a little cringy, a little cringy-wingy, a little here and there. We get to the final regeneration. So spoiler. Here's a regeneration. He starts regenerating. Can't quite.
It's time.
Needs them to be there to pull him apart.
Here we go again.
Here we regenerate again. Before he regenerates, which... I can't pronounce the guy's name who he regenerates to. Shouldn't have we skipped over the whole Jodie Whittaker stuff and just gone directly to this guy he's regenerating into, because nobody wants to be dragged along with mom and the kids and grandpa. Like, okay, did you bring your Cheerios? Did you bring your sippy box? Did you bring your juice? Did you bring a sweater? That's what Doctor Who kind of was reminding me of for a while. And bringing back David Tennant does help. A bit. It did get me to actually watch it, which I did not watch that little last tail end of the Jodie Whittaker stuff. But now your canon lore historian people are throwing their hands up in the air going, what the crappity crap now? No, now this again? Now we're redoing canon. Again. We got an all on Z. Oh, we got an all on Z at least. We got an all on Z, so that's kind of good. I got my face in front of it here. For transformative purposes. And he doesn't quite regenerate yet. Well, he needs them to help, so they gotta pull him apart. And then he splits off into this guy. They just split apart. So now we got two of them running around next to each other. By generation. So now we got two of them. They've just split the atom like back in... Is this a way they're going to explain biblical and aliens and stuff to people? Is this soft disclosure? Do I need to put my aluminum archives thing on? I do talk about the actual things that are actually going on, like the UFOs, UAPs, all of those things. If you want that, I could totally do that for you. Not just Doctor Who, but I am a Doctor Who fan.
Need a break from hopping around time and space? Then why not enjoy a delicious cup of Dalek House coffee? Perfect to start your day, even if you're not sure where or when you are. Now in light roast, dark roast, and non-binary blend. Does every sci-fi property now involve drinking coffee? Who's writing this stuff? Juan Valdez? Enjoy a delicious cup of Dalek House coffee. Now available at Smith's, Costco, and other fine stores.
Ever notice how many TV shows are just standing around drinking coffee lately? Captain Marvel 2 was like that as well. Anyway, I will be talking about all these things on my late night show. I'll give you a more in-depth review of this, but holy shpadoinkle. Is this the episode where he just literally used it as an excuse to sing Spice Up Your Life? That's what they did. They used this as an excuse to sing Spice Up Your Life. Did I miss that? I missed that part. He used this whole episode as an excuse to sing Spice Up Your Life. It's the Spice Girls singing and dancing. I'm going to talk all about that. I did a little bit of a Twitter thing for that. Go check that out. Here it is. Spice up your life. Spice up your life. They use this as a thing to just bring in when you're feeling sad and low. Yes, I know the Spice Girls songs, all of them. Yes, I am that kind of person. I will keep you guessing. I will surprise you. You never know what thing I might pull out of my past or who I might pull out of my backside. I am Mecca. Why is this video so random? Because that's the episode, isn't it? They randomly go from, okay, now we're playing games to now we're singing and dancing. We're literally Spice Girling it. We're spicing up our lives. Positivity. We're literally spicing up your life. This is the new Doctor Who. This is the direction we're going. We're going back to the musical theaters because the people who've been watching this show for 60 years care more about complaining about pronouns in California than they do about watching Doctor Who. So you know what? You don't get Doctor Who anymore. I've gone crazy. Have you come with me? Have you come with me? I miss you. I've gone to you twice now. When are you going to come to me, babe? We got secret messages all over the planet and all throughout time and space and in the afterlife too on this channel. Don't you miss that. They're spicing up their lives. They're... Shake it to the right. Yeah. Oh, you don't believe me? I did know the Spice Girl songs quite a bit. Two doctors. And it's just flinging balls around. Two doctors flinging balls around and spice up your life. That's Doctor Who now. I am Mecca. What the crap are they doing on the next episode? Oh yeah, it's goblins singing. They're singing goblins. I'm not kidding. I'm not even going to bring that one up to you. I don't have it pulled up. I'll tweet. They're singing. I am the Goblin King. I am the Goblin King. It's musical theater again. It's Klingon singing in space. It is the end of the world times, ley lines, paranormal things, all of that stuff. All this can be yours if you give me your TV show connections and put me on the air with you.
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your ass, you son of a you piece of you god. Listen, Ed, you have crossed the line. Get that through your head. Stop pushing your.
And that's only if I've ever called you daddy or you've ever spanked me in the back of a ghost hunting van. Camper van Beethoven. I am going out for the day and I'm going to watch this other stuff and we're going to talk about this tonight on my live stream. Watch it, please, or else. Don't you go anywhere.